everyone. Thanks for watching. You have made it to the Sassy Mom Sagas. In today's vlog, I'm going to talk a little bit about how Bill and I made a choice, and it was a really big choice. Probably, I think I took it harder than Bill did, but we decided as a team to make a choice for Clayton, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in this vlog today. So if you're new here, thanks for checking out this video, and make sure you check out some of our other videos, our other vlogs, and give us a thumbs up, a like if you like it. And if you're new and you like what you see, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on the bell, get the notifications, because we're always trying to send out new Sassy Mom Sagas so you guys can keep up with our crazy life. Okay, so without further ado, I will tell you about our big decision. So as you guys know, I am a stay-at-home mom, and I've been stay-at-home, oh gosh, like I actually quit my job in September of 2018, and then Clayton was born in October of 2018. So it has been like well over a year, almost a year and a half, something. Yeah, actually no, it probably has been a year and a half. I've been home for that amount of time, and you know, my sole responsibility is taking care of Clayton. And then, you know, I try to take care of the house, I try to, you know, cook, clean, do all that other fun stuff. Let me tell you, I do not always make it to the other stuff. And it makes me a little anxious, because if people come over to visit, I'm always like, oh, I'm sorry, the house was a mess, I didn't get to clean it. And I feel like they hear that every time they come. But truth of the matter is that my priority and my focus is on Clayton, and I spend a lot of my time playing with him, you know, feeding him, getting him ready. We do go out, we do have adventures when it's nice out. We go to the park, and we do different things. So I just don't always get to some of the other things like laundry, cleaning. I do still cook all the time. Clayton usually helps me with that, or he watches his Google. But because, you know, we have to eat. So cooking is kind of maybe top, or so it's Clayton, cooking, and then we have cleaning at the bottom. But, you know, we're happy, and that's what works for us. With that being said, since I do spend a lot of time with Clayton, we don't really use a sitter all that often. Bill works crazy hours, so we don't always get to go out and do things. And usually if we do things when he's off, it's usually as a family. We have had Clayton with a sitter, and we have a couple friends that watch him, and you know, Clayton usually does pretty good, and as long as there's like another kid there, he has somebody to play with, and that works for him. He does get a little bit of separation anxiety from me, and Bill too, probably more so me, just because he's with me more often. So since he is kind of experiencing that, we started talking. You know, he's almost a year and a half now. He's like 17 months. And I do things to kind of help socialize him. Like, I'm part of a mom's group, so we do play groups when I can get there. Whatever other mom activities that they're doing, I try to make it to those. I always try to set up play dates with my friends who have kids. So I am trying to get him out, and I'm trying to get him socialized. And he does do well with that. It does take him a little bit to warm up, but then he's good after that. But we kind of had a talk that, like, for example, my mom often goes grocery shopping with us, and she'll push the cart to, you know, spend some time with Clayton, and I can't even go to the next aisle, and Clayton gets upset. So we were worried that, you know, we kind of saw this, and we were like, okay, maybe we should start working on this now before it becomes a bigger issue in the future. Obviously, Clayton is still very young, so we're not ready for preschool yet. But that time is going to come up super fast, because I hate to say it, but no matter what I do to try to slow time down, it just doesn't slow down. And I'm not going to cry in this video, but he is growing up really, really fast. And before we know it, we're gonna blink and he's gonna be in preschool, guys. I'm so not ready for that. But so we want to try to make sure that we do all that we can to have him ready for that, ready for the world. And one of those things was socializing and getting out and interacting. Now, I'm going to kind of like pause that there and talk about something else that kind of led up to this big decision. So there are pros and cons of, you know, being stay at home, and there are pros and cons to working. And, you know, with that being said, I do get to be home with him all the time, but he does get very used to me being around all the time and could become dependent on me more so than what a kid would be dependent on their parent. And then, you know, there's no breaks. There's no chance to take a couple minutes to like walk away, or, you know, even if I did want to clean, there's not a lot of time for that. It's very hands-on, you know. And then on the flip side of that, if I was working, you know, it would be hard. I'd be away from him and I'm missing out on all that time. And then, you know, so you're out, you're working, and then you got to come home and you got to try to clean and cook and you got to take care of your kid. Like, I don't know how. I give mad props to all the working moms out there, because I don't know how you do it. I can't even do it and I'm home all day. So you guys are awesome and I admire you, because I don't know how you do it. But like I said, there's pros and cons to both. And, you know, I love our situation. I love that we are able to have me home right now and spend time with Clayton. But we were worried that, you know, when kids go to daycare, they get that socialization, they get that structure. And let's be honest, with me being home with him, I kind of roll with the flow. Like, I roll with the flow. I go with the flow. So I kind of, like, if he wants to nap, we nap when he wants to nap. When he's ready to eat, we eat. We kind of we go with it. It's what works for us. So he doesn't have a ton of structure, except for bedtime. Bedtime is always structured. We always go to bed at 8 o'clock, and we always do bath time around like 7:15. So there are some things that are structured, and I do try to structure our meal times, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, breakfast is usually between 8 and 9, lunch is around 12-ish, given that Clayton's been kind of taking his nap between 11 and 1, so lunchtime kind of depends on that. And then between 5 and 6 we do dinner. So we do have that part structured, but he doesn't have anything else really structured around that. So we thought that maybe introducing a little bit of that might be good for him, getting that social interaction and doing stuff with that. So we weren't ready to kind of fully take that jump and send him off to daycare. So, because a lot of daycares around our area, the minimum is 2 to 3 days a week. And we're not quite there yet. We just wanted something that we could take him, he could get a little bit of interaction, and also learn that it's okay to be away from mommy and daddy, that they're going to come back, and everything's going to be okay, so that he can learn that now. And mommy needs to learn that too, that it's going to be okay. And that, you know, he's going to, this is good for him. This is healthy for him, and this is healthy for me. So we decided to get a babysitter about probably 1 day a week, or, you know, 1 day every other week, however it plays out. And today is the first day that we are starting this. And so, of course, I was up, you know, early, anxious. I probably didn't sleep much, and just worried. Like I said, you know, like, he's my buddy. I've been with him like every day. So I'm feeling like extreme mom guilt right now. Yes, shocker, guys. I have mom guilt. We all do. But I'm feeling really guilty because, you know, because I am stay at home. And the reason that one of the reasons that I am stay at home is that it was more cost effective for us too. Not only do I get to instill our values and teach our kid, but it was also a little bit more cost effective. Where I was working, I was driving almost an hour each way to work, and then the cost of daycare and, you know, what I was making and everything else, we just decided that this was probably the best choice for us right now. Daycare is expensive. So we went this route. So I'm feeling anxious because in my head, you know, I'm supposed to be home and now we're paying somebody else to take care of our kid for the day and I'm not going to work. So I'm super anxious about it because I'm like, okay, well, how is that fair? You know, I'm putting my kid on somebody else, but yet I'm still going to be home. Obviously, I'm not just going to be sitting around watching TV. Let's be honest. I'm a go, go, go kind of person. So more than likely, I'll be spending my days that he is with the sitter, probably cleaning, grocery shopping, because that's getting harder and harder to do with Clayton. I love him dearly, but he wants everything that goes in the cart. So sometimes I might get that done or, you know, catch up on a few things. Whatever the week brings, that's kind of like my day that I can take care of that, or doctor's appointments, stuff like that. I'm trying to maybe rationalize it for me, so you guys are my way to help rationalize it, is that it's going to be okay, because hypothetically speaking, if we were to hire a maid to come in, it'd probably be similar if not more in price. So it's kind of like a trade-off. So it's just like paying somebody to come and clean our house, but really it's just going to be me, but I'm going to be able to do it without having to kind of be like, hey, don't touch that, nope, wait, no, so because I love him and he just wants to help so bad. I don't know if I told you guys yet, but I actually got him like a little kid Swiffer. So he has that, and so sometimes cleaning is more me chasing him around while he's helping me clean, but we love him. So we decided that we were gonna do this route, and we're gonna drop him off at the sitter here when he wakes up this morning, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm super anxious, guys. I'm probably gonna cry a ton. I'm just, I don't know, feeling mom guilt, feeling guilty, like I should be the one spending the day with him, but this is probably healthy for both of us because, you know, now he can get out and he can interact and he can socialize, and there are two other little kids there, and one he already knows, and one is, I think, a family member, so it's very small. Like I said, it's just my friend's sister is going to be watching him, and so real low-key. And I'm going to show you guys what I packed in his babysitter bag. So we're going to do a what's in the babysitter bag, and yeah, we're going to get Clayton ready, and because he is still snoozing, guys. What is this? Again, I go with it. I go with the flow. He's snoozing. But he's stirring a little bit, so I anticipate he will be up soon. But yeah, so I'm going to finish packing his bag, show you guys what we packed, and then I'm going to tell you guys about our project that we are working on today. So Bill is home. He's still sleeping too. Why am I up? I don't know. And we decided to tackle another house project, and this is something we used to do all the time before Clayton came, and even with Clayton here too. We get in these moods where we just decide that we're going to, I don't know, tear something up in the house and start fixing and replacing things. So I can't wait to show you guys the major project that we are working on right now. So yeah. Good morning. Yeah. How are you this morning? What happened to our kitchen, Clayton? Oh, now you can get stuff out of there, huh? Why, thank you. We might need those. So I told you guys we decided to do a major project. I wasn't kidding. So we are putting in new countertops. Yeah, so our sink was once there. It will be back. This is, so I didn't get a chance to take a before video. This is our new countertop. I'm so excited. Huh.
Brush your teeth, Bob?
Clayton, you gonna brush your teeth?
Come on, brush your teeth.
This kid loves to brush his teeth. So don't mind all the clutter everywhere. Are you gonna brush your teeth? What are you doing? Oh yeah, are you excited?
Good job. Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Good job!
Ready? Open up. Turn it over. Okay, you got it? There you go. Brush, brush, brush.
So Clayton likes to brush his teeth. Okay, so this is what's in our bag. So we have a spare outfit in case he needs it, a package of wipes, we got diapers, I do have a bottle of milk. I know we are trying to get him off the bottle, but it's kind of a comfort thing, and since this is his first run at this, I figured whatever I can do to make him comfortable works. I got a sippy cup, and we usually do water and like a drop of this stuff in it, just so that, you know, gives them a little bit of flavor, and maybe a little less sugar than some other sugary drinks. We got a pear. This kid loves his fruit, and luckily I had one of these on hand, just something quick, easy for him to have for lunch. These pickups, chicken Parmesan cheese ravioli. He loves these ones. He will be a mess after this, but he loves them. Package of these animal crackers. He loves these too, and can't go anywhere without a fruit pouch. And then I found these in there. I don't even know if he'll still eat these, but I figured why not? They're unopened. Take them with them. Good little snacks, some blueberry puffs. And then we also have a blanket for nap time. And then the infamous B word, the binky. You can see the picture's all worn off on this one. But we're trying to wean him off of that as well. But yeah, again, since this is all new for him, I wanted to make sure that he had a few comfort items, just so then that way he feels kind of like more at home. I don't know, maybe this is me thinking too much into it, but yeah, so that is what's in the babysitter bag. So we're on our way over to drop Clayton off, and I'm super anxious, super worried, but it's gonna be okay. This is good for him. This is healthy. And then we are going to probably grab something to eat, and then we are going to go home and tackle this countertop project. Biggie, what are you doing back there? Clayton.
I see you. What are you doing with your bottle? What?
Really?
What are you doing?
Nuh-uh.
Pucky. Are you speaking Dutch? Really? Okay. You ready to go hang out with Sawyer today? Bye.
Are you gonna have fun?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah? Oh, really?
I hope you have so much fun today. Yeah, you're gonna have so much fun. Yeah, Mommy and Daddy love you. You love us too?
No.
No, no. What do you mean no? The sounds of the work getting done in the kitchen. So I'm gonna go through and paint where we chipped some of the paint ripping off the old countertop. So we have a ridiculously huge 5-gallon thing of paint here. So I'm gonna try to make do for just a quick touch up on the walls. How was your babysitting day? Did you have fun? Clayton, how did you like spending the day with the babysitter, huh? You're gonna go through all Mommy's stuff. Oh yeah? She got my wallet. Did you have fun, Clayton? Did you have a good day? You got your goldfish, you're happy. Huh. So we got the countertops done. So I'm so excited, guys. Our countertops are done. You could run your hand over them. They're not flaking off anymore. So, and I think that the contrast looks good with our cabinets and our floor. That was kind of like our best option. So yeah, so these are our new countertops. And Clayton survived the babysitter and I survived. I only cried a little bit, but I think it was overall a really good experience, and I'm glad that we sent him because he got to interact. There was like a little 9-month-old there, and there was he is 2 years old now, so 2-year-old and a 9-month-old, and then Clayton. So it was good, and you know, he cried a little bit, but I think that overall it was a good experience. And she said he could come back, so that's a positive. So yeah, so we're gonna try again next week, possibly, and see how everything goes. And yeah, we got our kitchen done, so I'm super excited. You know, we'll catch you on our next vlog. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.